Okay, back in Guildrun, it's time for another SSS ranked run. Let's go, let's see what we can do today. Do we want to go with Aria and rank her up immediately? Honestly, for a stall team, I definitely do. Now we can also go for the Mystic and go for the Barrage that shields heroes for 50% of her magic bar and 500% of her mana regen. So we could also go for a shield stacking type, but permanent stall triggers gain a bunch of magic sounds incredible to me. Now will she be able to trigger this once? I mean, is she going to not take the turtle out in 20 seconds? Probably not. 15 seconds. It would have been nice to get one magic trigger. Now we also get Rowan and Grace, which do both have stall effects, and we can't afford Grace. But honestly, it's probably better for us because Rowan will trigger that stall at 10 seconds. Now I do want to grab this item. I don't want to grab any magic just yet. I want to stall the fight as long as possible, and let's get going. So Rowan will be able to scale up as much defense as possible. Now max HP, and this costs 2 less. Let's grab the max HP, and I'm going to give that to Aria. I know it sounds crazy to give it to our backliner, but having her be a little bit chunkier would be better for us overall. But let's go. I'm hoping that we can trigger this at least 3 times this combat, up to 40 seconds, which might be a different story since she shoots through and hits the backliner. Maybe it should have been a worse positioning, probably. We should be able to get one more cast off. She scaled up 9 magic, which is kind of awesome. But she gets a lot of magic stacked up, right? 22 golds. Let's grab Grace.
I think.
I'm going to grab some magic and apply this to Grace. Let's reroll once. And after stall and stall, like some poison. I'm actually wanting to grab this really, really badly. That's 2 more stall effects. Now, alter offensive or rank up a hero. I gotta take this. I gotta take this because I want to scale up Rowan as much as possible. So we're gonna lose a lot of stats, but trust me, it's gonna be worth it because we're gonna get a lot of stats scale up, and that's exactly gonna be awesome. So I'm gonna keep our team as it is. We might lose in the challenge combat. We might not be able to take it with our setup at the moment, but as long as we get our stall effects and scale up the HP defense on Rowan, we should be good to go and scale up all the magic that you can possibly get on Aria. Now we did place the magic on Grace so she could apply more shields to keep Rowan alive along with Aria as well. And he does have 28 HPs per second. But can we survive? We literally just stalled out till the end. 21 goals. I do want to grab the stall effect, like a little bit more poison. Let's reroll once, and what a crazy upgrade. We can only take it if we sell a stinky little item. And we can also get mages 25 magic, but I'm not sure if we really want that either. Do I lose the magic? I think I lose the magic.
This is going better than I expected.
Because we can get ourselves another stall effect that does target all our heroes. Yeah, I think that's going to be worth it. Although I wouldn't mind grabbing this so we can scale up a lot more, but have another stall effect at 10 seconds should be nice. Now, challenge encounter. Enemies heal for 3% max HP. I'm going to chance that we do have emergency rewinds. We do have the basic stats down, which could be troublesome for us. I'm not going to lie. This might have been a troll. We'll see. I'm hoping that Aria can shoot through this mushroom goober. I hopefully aimed it perfectly to hit this guy as well. We definitely do. We do take out the goober in the back. So we should be good to go, right? Rowan, I'm hoping, can scale up a little bit more. He's taking a lot of damage from all the frost, and that could be problematic for us. But he should have got a lot of stall effects. 48 defense, 240 max HP. Aria does smash that goober, and she's not going to be able to cast again. Wait, we might actually lose. Yeah. It's unfortunate. I didn't really want to keep this, but another stall effect. Crazy good item. Let's keep rerolling on rush or stall trigger, give heroes shields. I'm taking that as well. And also another crazy item. I got a freeze and I got to take that for sure. Well, let's get moving on. Now, we should be in a much better spot, right? Especially with this, because it's going to get a lot more max HP. Let's see. Can we survive? Also, this relic is going to be nuts as well. Giving us shields and other heroes. Yeah, we should be in an insane spot. He got loads of max life. 80 defense, 400 max HP skill up from this already, which is insane. We do take out that goober. And yeah, this is where we start taking a bunch of damage, right? We still have our shields, and Aria should be able to finish it off. And how much is she skill up already? 72. Now here flicks poison. 4 more combined classes in play. I'm going to grab 400 max HP. Now we did want this item. I do want to place that in. On stall trigger gain even more defense. Now let's reroll once more. Trigger rush a bunch of times. Mana regen starting. And magic I'm going to take and apply that to Aria. And I'm going to save for 5 gold. There's no point in actually rerolling there. What do we get? Power Crystal? Power Crystal does seem kind of nice, actually. We get even more max HP on Rowan and defense. I really do want to apply that to him. But I'm going to apply it to Aria for now. Although Grace could be better because giving Grace a bunch of mana regen would be kind of sweet. Now, as for our aimer with Aria, this would possibly be the most ideal to win out for now. This is 2 combats as well, so maybe we'll apply this to Rowan as well. But again, like I said, we might want to make sure that Aria just kind of misses a little bit. We get as much stall effects as possible. Because again, 112 defense gained already in the first act before even the boss is crazy. Almost 100 magic gain as well is also insane. And yeah, we destroy him. A bit too fast. We scale up way too fast. And we can also take Fiona as well to scale up max HP. Also, she ate that up immediately. I'm not gonna lie, I do actually like Fiona here. I might take her and I might sell this item. I don't know why I sold it because we wouldn't be able to get this. But I might give the max HP actually with some HPs per second instead. And onwards to the campfire. We can't actually do anything except get emergency rewind back, and that's literally going to be worth it. And can we beat this dragon? I genuinely think this is going to be no problem at all, because once we do trigger her ability once, we're going to increase her magic by an absurd amount. And it should increase again, giving her a crazy amount as well. And she also fixed a lot of burn, lots of frost. It's already at 277 magic. She's already dealt 3k damage. And yeah, it's just an absurd amount of scaling, right? 148 defense gain. Rowan is a beast at the moment. And again, we're taking out the units a little bit too fast. But again, we're not going to survive till 60 seconds. Anyways. And first time enemy reaches 100 burn, inflict 50 burn on nearest enemies. Get a bunch of basic stats. Get a bunch of defense if you want to. Increase your team size, deal 1500 with auto attacks. I'm going to increase your team size immediately. And we could also add in Funky as well. He does have a stall effect, inflicting a bunch of burn. Could be kind of nice, but he does delete enemies a little bit too fast for me. Ernie does have a stall effect as well, but I do like having Fiona in to scale up even more max HP on her units. But also apply more shields. Might reroll once. And speaking of awesome, that's Rowan upgraded. Now after stall... Wait, Rift Storm starts 3 seconds sooner. Heals take 100% reduced damage from the Rift Storm. That could be insane as well. But we won't be able to take it anyways. But Rowan, we'll definitely take. So what do you want to grab? One auto attack, gain shields. Probably your best bet. Defense against frost. Maybe that could be better for us. We don't inflict frost until Aria does cast though. But surely this could be better at. Potentially. Well, let's get going. 11 golds. Let's see what we can do. Now we are facing the Poison Dragon. So we are going to get lots of poison stacked on top of ourselves. Now Fiona, I do want you to cast it a bit more often. The spiders are going to be a bit of a problem for us. We do want Aria to shoot the lasers here. They're going to be targeting Grace because she's going to be the back lines. But we do want Grace and Fiona to be casting quite often to get a bunch of shields to make sure that we do survive at the same time. So we should be good, right? Rowan being the frontliner that he is, 340 defense, which is insane. For sure. Hell yeah. We do smash out. Now, I would like to increase your team size a little bit more as well. Now, on Rush Trigger, gain crit and attack speed, I don't really want. Might grab ourselves a little bit more defense. On crit, reduce defenses. None of this I do want. On start combat, inflict burn, poison, frost. Honestly, insane. More mana regen as well, I do want to take, and I might apply this to Fiona because with the amount of mana regen that she can skill up, she can actually target more and more units. So I do want her to be playing lots of shields to everybody. Let's get going. Endurance? Single combat? Let's go endurance. We should be able to survive. Should we try the full 50 seconds? I'm going to try it. With Rowan being our tanky guy, we should be able to. Yeah, let's go. Can we survive the full 50 seconds with our team? Surely. It should be able to stack up guaranteed stats no matter what. Even if we do lose, but Rowan has insane defenses. 89 HPs per second, 33% more defense. We scale this up, 1000 max HP, 200 defense, 168 magic gain as well, and we did survive. Yeah, Rowan is literally the ultimate tank for this. Now, this combat is scary as heck. Because these little goobers can target a random enemy. So we need shields from her units as fast as possible. So let's go. As long as Aria doesn't get taken out, as long as Grace, or Fiona, or Rowan, pretty much all our characters, as long as we get shields, inflict all our debuffs, scale up all our stall effects, yeah, we should be good to go. 1,000,000%. And we got a crazy amount of shards right now as well. But yeah, it's not looking too bad. 200 magic gains. Aria is just an insanely fun unit to play. We could take Sal. Sal is not someone I really do want to grab though. For Rush Inflict, 50 more burn. I would like to grab Skarn though. But it's not the version of Skarn I do want to grab. Not yet at least. So kind of banking on trying to find him a little bit later. Now I thought that was the stall effect again. It's unfortunately not. But reflect 33% of the shield damage. Could be kind of nice. More mana regen. How about we just take this and get a bunch more shields and then reroll again? And that's Aria.
That's the right page.
Now any other stall effects? On auto attack, deal bonus damage. On cast, inflict burn. Start combat if the heroes alone in the back 2 rows to gain 33% magic and 50% crit. I mean, it's kind of counterintuitive to what we want to do, right? I mean, later on, when we have scaler up, it could be better for us. So I might just take it for now. Rush abilities last 3 seconds longer. None of this I do really want. Inflict burn, bunch of attack damage. Gustav, Tilly, more mana regen I'm going to take. And is that enough to target 3 heroes? Hell yeah, it is. Let's save the rest for goals. And we should take the challenge counter since we do have emergency rewinds. And like I said, we're facing the Poison Dragon, which could be kind of dangerous for us. Now, like I said, you could have her alone in the back 2 rows, but I don't exactly want that. Not yet at least, because I still want to stall out everything as long as possible. But once we do enter endless mode, that's where this is going to shine or going to begin the boss. We could delete it. But, I mean, there's no chance we're going to lose, right? Even going to this challenge where we have 15% less stats, there's just not a chance. Aria's just going to skill up to absurd levels. Now the only thing is I would like to increase our stall duration and try to speed up quite a bit. But how many casts have we got with this as well? 3 Tycoon stacks. Now anything to do with stalls, Vanguard goes below 50% max HP, they gain 33% defense, attack speed and attack damage. I'm taking that. There's wait, that's an S rank. Holy moly unit. It's not worth the pivot though, right? It's definitely not. Now every other stall trigger gain 1 shard. I'm taking it, that's just going to be free monies. It should pay for itself eventually. Like Tuna Frost, I can't believe I'm not taking that S rank unit. Now after stall, heroes gain 1 defense per break-in debuff. Is that great though? We don't really inflict too much debuffs. It's another stall effects, I'm going to have to take it though. Armor to the guild banner. And what should we go for? Mage? I think we'll go Mage. Whenever Mage casts the Inflict Frost, after stall, mages probably gain magic. Whenever Mage casts Inflict Burn, there was a one that gives mana after stall 15 and stall 30, which is one to actually grab. Might just take even more permanent scaling and just go crazy on permanent scaling, which could be super ideal. So I'm still thinking about keeping our team set up like so. The Grace is the one going to be targeted by the spiders. They do stun the furthest unit available. So Aria can just keep constantly casting. We do get the AoE, but this guy's going to be burned to that as well. And Rowan is massive. And once he drops below half HP, he's going to basically get all this as well. Which is just insane. Definitely so. 29 golds. Top rerolls cost less. Do we want that? Probably not. Let's reroll again. I'm trying to find ourselves good items. I do want to grab this. That's going to be a phenomenal item. Now that's scale up 126 defense. And we got a second one. And we get a third one as well. Am I really taking this off? I think so, right? It's just going to be absurd amounts of defense. So let's keep going for now. Summer Monster. What you got for us? Blade? Max HP skilling? Inflict burn, like 66% more. But heroes receive burn equal to 5% of max HP. I don't think we can actually take it. Or can we? We do shield quite a bit, but do we shield enough? I think we have to gamble, right? But is this an item I do want for Aria? She does inflict lots of burn. It could be really, really awesome for us. We do already get it, which is kind of insane. I might actually apply this then to Grace so we get some more freaking stacked up shields. We'll see. We do get the dog who jumped to the back line. Wait, he's targeting Aria straight away. If we lose Aria, we're toast. Yeah. Now Grace can bring her back though, but that was really bad position on my part. We do bring her back, but then she just takes so much damage. Rowan is surviving. He has so much defenses. Grace is back alive, or Aria's back alive. Grace does bring her back once again. Yeah, I really should have focused more on position right now. But it's not looking good. We're definitely going to lose out. Yeah, this was not worth the gamble. We almost won though. Even with the bad position, we almost won. So we'll see how we can actually power up, right? S rank. Karsu's probably not the way. Mystics gain mana regen. Start mana, incredible. Whenever the hero damages a hero's shields, deals 75... Wait, that's stall effect. 6 seconds sooner. We want that on Grace to target our units, or we want that on Aria. Yeah, this item was definitely not worth the grab. And we can also take Pimenta, another stall effect, in backup, where tanks and mages gain 40 defense. I do want to take her, and I'm going to grab this as well.
Then stay close.
Now, starting mana, I do want to apply this immediately to here as well. But is this enough to win out the next rounds? We'll see. Permanent's getting max HP. Mage's Glyph, I do have to grab. Mage's Glyph is just going to be absurd amounts of magic. So let's go. Now we got to be super careful of the doggo. We should definitely move over to this side as much as possible. Now, as Aria is going to be in the back line by herself, we should be able to shred this combat super fast. And that's kind of what I'm banking on. Or we could move her in the front lines and pretty much try to shoot across here. I think we're probably going to do that instead. So Fiona's the one being targeted by the doggo, which is a little less than ideal. We do end up losing her. And come on, Grace, you need to strike, buddy, old pal. Wait, was this to throw the sentry? Aria's got massive though. We've got lots and lots of magic. We should be able to cast again. And I'm hoping that she can shred all the units and then let Rowan do the rest of the work for us. And we almost threw so freaking hard. Wait, you might still lose. Come on, Rowan. Buddy, old pal, you can survive. Hell yeah, you can. Yeah, that was way too dangerous for an item that's not really going to help us all that much. Mage's Glyph I do want to take, and I do want to apply this to one of her units as well. Now the thing is, if we take off the mana regen, she does still target the third unit, right? So then we give her Mage's Glyph, because then she can apply a lot more shields. That is amplified by 250%, while her one is 250% as well. So it's still pretty darn good. I'm going to reroll magic. Shop rerolls cost 1 less. Should we take on cast heal for 25% max HP? More magic. We probably could actually apply magic items to her as well, but I do like the extra stall effect. Should we save our goals? I'm going to save our goals. Let's hit the campfire and we can rank up one of our heroes. The Grace or Fiona? I think I'm going to go for Grace. I'm hoping for another backup ability, or I think that's going to be kind of nice for us. On stall trigger gain shards and give heroes 3 mana regen. Mystics gain mana regen for each reroll. Or on cast increase, on stall trigger gain mana regen. Sounds incredible. Because that's going to help with Aria as well. Now this guy hates when you clump. Now for the boss, we could set up our team kind of like so. He has skill up a lot of defense. He should shoot up to over 850. But I did place her in the back line so she gets a lot more magic from her ability. So it shouldn't take too long to scale up as much as possible. And we should have lots of monies from Grace to give us a bunch of shards, which is going to be even more awesome. And then also give us mana regen on Aria as well, so she should be able to cast more often and inflict a lot of damage, and this is going to be much better. And then with all the mana regen, yeah, it should be great. Playing absurd amounts of shields. And this was her team. Not a bad team. Really crazy stall team for sure. But how far can we really take it? Now, apply shields, heroes gain attack and magic. Cast 15 times, gain 25 magic and 25 mana regen. Stall 5 times after stall restored it. Holders max HP and give them 100 mana. Inflict 5,000 debuffs, increase your team size. But I do want to take that as well. So I would like to increase your team size. So I'm going to take a 5,000 debuffs. I mean, with Aria shouldn't take too long. Apply shields, gain magic while shielded. That could also be kind of nice. 25 star mana. I kind of do want to take this item and pretty much apply this to Grace. So I do want to take this item. I'm also going to grab this as well. I'm going to reroll then as well, and that is Pimenta upgrade. Do we want Pimenta upgraded? I'm not sure. It's also Scorn, with the right effect, 118 scaled up as well. So we could take him and place him instead of Rowan. The problem is he's only rank B, but he would get all the effects from Rowan. But since he's B, he doesn't get these items. So unfortunately, I don't think we can actually take him. Now the real question is, do we want to upgrade Pimenta and add her in? I actually think we just reroll once again. And whenever hero gains shields from any source, but is self-damage nearest enemy, equal to 33% of that. Whenever mage casts, inflict burn and frost on all enemies in their range equal to 20% of their magic. Now that's an item I could definitely get behind. Now by keeping all these stinky items on her, probably not. Could sell you, we could also sell this, and then we sell you as well, and then we just take it. Is that an item we do want to take, or do we want to grab the shields, deal an extra damage? I do want to take this. Now I might actually sell Pimenta as well. I know she gives a little bit more defense, but it's not a super valuable buff. And since we do have the potential to get some S rank heroes later on, I kind of do want to keep our options open. We've started combat. The whole energizing heroes gain a shield equal to 10% of the HP. More mana regen. Honestly, with 16 golds, there's not a whole lot I do want to grab. We kind of have our heroes, unfortunately. We can't rank them up any further. Fiona, I would love to rank up a little bit, but it is what it is. Now, we don't exactly need to be positioned in a circle, which is kind of nice because these AoEs are going to destroy us super fast. I'm going to spread our team kind of like so. Have an Aria to try and shoot this guy. We could have her over here, but the further away, the better. We should be able to get a lot of stall triggers still and just destroy those backline units immediately. I say immediately, but they are going to be chonked down. And right out those AoEs, yeah, we should be good to go. We have lots of shields. Rowan has over 1k defenses at the same time. So we should be insane, right? And we should have scaled up a lot of magic on Aria, which is almost 400. So not bad. 200k damage, lots of burn. We should have pretty much increased our team size immediately. And I'm really hoping that we get ourselves an S rank soon enough. Now, for this one, this could be a bit of a different story. Do we want Fiona to be targeted? Not ideal. But we do not want Aria to be targeted at all. So I'm going to set our team up like so. So Fiona's the one that's going to be targeted, so we're going to have a little bit less shields, but then we have Aria cast a little bit more often. We do want Aria to be spotted over here, but I don't want the spider to be targeting her. So that could be a bit of a problem for us. But she gets massive, she's a lot more max HP. Honestly, 4,000 max HP Aria with 2k magic. It's not the way I would have planned to build her, but it's kind of the way that we have built her. In terms of her team for this, let's see where they all line up. She does target this goober. We could place her back here to target these goobers. I still haven't used her effect, if I'm being honest. But that's something we could use later on, or we could literally retrain it. We'll see. But I'm hoping that we get ourselves an S rank Mystic and add that Mystic in as well. Or we could try to go for a tank and then move Rowan out. And maybe we would like to. S rank hero, let's go. So do we go for a tank? If we get Scorn, we can win the game. Let's try it. It is Pimenta.
You want protection for your
Not who I really wanted. She does have all the stall. Wait. We literally could have won the game with this. This stall trigger effect could be the best we get. Because she's going to get incredibly tanky. And she already has stall effects. And wait, this is the most insane Pimenta I think we'll ever see. Rowan, you've done your job, buddy old pal. You're out for now. 500 defenses. So much defense stacked up. Surely this is going to be good enough. So if you move Grace over to this spot, have you in the back line by yourself, you should be able to get a ton of magic from the beginning. Almost 1k. The only thing is Grace is being targeted by this little mushroom goober. And she has over 1k. And then she gets to 1500. Yeah, she's going to have insane defenses. And we scale up a lot of monies. We have moved up into the AoEs, which is not great. And then Aria's gone crazy with the mana regen. And yeah, our team's just cracked. Definitely so. So can this beat floor 15? Again, I would like you down below in this position. Actually, probably there. And Grace in here as well. And this is probably the best position we can have. She does get stunned a little bit by the spiders. And she's in the poison, which is not ideal, but that's a lot of debuffs stacked up. And yeah, we should be good to go. We should have lots of stall triggers. Holy moly. 537. 700 defense scaled up. Yeah, we definitely hit the jackpot. I'm still going to keep Aria here. I'm hoping that she can laser through these two guys. Again, we would like to stall the fight as long as possible. But with Pimenta, I wonder how much defense she does have. Wait, the game's frozen. We're back. 2k defenses. 2k. Yeah, it's insane. And it's only going to get stronger and stronger, right? We might have the most tankiest Pimenta. And we do have space for another S rank hero. And that's what I do want to grab. Now we could go Mage, but should we go for Mystic? I think we go for another Mystic. We do get Pollen.
Alright, I'll join your guild.
With more stall effects, unstall trigger gain shards and mana regen, Mystic's gain. Wait, we literally might have won again. We're insanely lucky right now. Again, we wanted her down below in this spot. Move you up a little bit. Pollen, I'm going to kind of have in here as well. And you're not going to place all the way over here. Let's go with this. Aria gets a big old boost. You should be able to take out the backliner. That does a lot of the AoEs. The other AoEs, not great, but we do have it on Grace overall, and we get crazy shields. And then everything just goes stack mode. You get infinite mana regen. Yeah, this is the most insane stall build I think I've ever seen so far. Definitely so. 636 gains. Yeah, I think we hit the jackpot. Now, spider situation. Who do you want to place in? Fiona? I mean, we could also apply this to Aria as well. But I was thinking about setting our team up kind of like so. Try to change a little bit. Wait. As long as Aria's not the one being stunned by the spiders. And it kind of looks like it. And we're kind of in all the freaking venom on Aria, which is not great, but I mean, it's not going to be too much of a problem. Pimenta, 3k defenses. Yeah, our team is stacked right now. This surely can be endless 15, right? Has to. Potentially. Lots of shields, lots of defenses, lots of debuffs stacked up. We slow them down to take more damage. Aria has over 1k magic, and then it shoots up again when she does cast with 1700. And Pimenta, 3k defenses. And just all the taunting. Yeah, we could have lucked out even more. Like, literally the most insane stall trigger. I was talking about Scorn, but it was really just Pimenta. Now, we could retrain this ability. I'm going to chance retraining it. Now, this could be dumb, but because it is going to be a lot of stats, right? But I do think we can get a different ability that might be better for us. I'm really hoping so. Or we just get the exact same one. I mean, honestly, I was looking for on cast gain crit or gain starting mana and mana regen, but wasn't expecting the exact same one. Well, maybe that's just my fault. Do we just keep it, or do we want to inflict more burn on cast? I mean, later on, 500 freaking burn on cast is kind of insane, right? And then we don't have to worry about positioning. I'm actually going to take that instead. We don't have to worry as much about positioning. Now again, I want to spread out our team just a little bit. You need to be in the center. I'm trying not to be in the AoEs as much as possible. Let's go. Pollen is going to be kind of nice as well. Applying shields to our units. That's probably going to be in AoEs. And yeah, this is probably the best setup we could have for these mushroom goobers. Pimenta just gets all the shields. She's super tanky. And yeah, we just have insane amounts of stacking. Just absurd amounts of stacking. And Aria just gets massive at the same time. And we don't even have the best items for her. Like I said, we could just apply this so she gets 25% magic and mana regen. And that's maybe what we should do. But I also kind of like on Grace. We apply lots of shields and lots of heals as much as possible. Now I still can't exactly figure out the positioning of this. And we could move our items over to Pollen to just get absurd amounts of mana regen so she casts more often. But I kind of like Fiona's ability, right? Although if we're placing her down here, maybe do pivot this for now. But maybe we'll set up kind of like so instead. Try this spot. So Aria should be able to cast through the snakes that like the poison. This is probably the best position we could have overall. Yeah, this is definitely the right position for this combat. By far. So I gotta remember this. I probably will forget it, but I need to remember it. So essentially, you were there, you were here, and like so. And we could keep this position anyways. It's probably best, literally the best position for this as well. Because all the slimes literally line up perfectly. Yeah, we should be insanely awesome in this spot. And since we're applying lots of shields of pollen as well, yeah, we're just super chunky. We've skilled up so much monies as well, which is kind of incredible. Attack speed boost, mana regen boost. I'm taking an epic item. We're definitely down in items. You gain magic attack, attack speed, defense plus 12 stall triggers. After stall, gain 33% basic stats. Whenever the holder applies shields, apply 25% more. Some great options. 30 more defense with 25 magic. We could, if we do stall for 40 seconds, give... I gotta take this and apply this to Pimenta. Because again, if we do want to stall for so long, then she become even more tanky. And that's all we really want. So this is going to be our best position for this spot. Because you're going to be targeting Grace, you get all the shields, you get 1 AoE on the right hand side so we don't have to deal with that as much. We might end up losing Fiona. And we almost lost Pollen as well. But we should be good, right? 4k armor? Yeah, Pimenta's unkillable at the moment. Definitely so. 5k armor. Holy moly, she's cracked. Not bad. Now again, you gotta remember the position. Right here, move over one, and that was it, right? Yeah, that was the perfect position for us.
1 second.
Although, if Fiona's want to get a poison stacked onto her, she might end up getting destroyed a little bit. She's going to be targeted by the spiders, which is definitely what I want. And not bad. Floor 13? Hell yeah. But can we survive to floor 15? Because again, scaling gets ridiculous. But with the amount of defenses Pimenta does have, and how much we scaled up, we should be able to, right? We'll see. The stall team is real. Now, these goobers survive for such a long time. How much magic does she have? 3k magic? 4k defenses? Not bad. Now, epic relic, magic boost, or an epic item. Let's go for another epic item. Now, tanky glyph, mage glyph. This is a tough choice. Because we could just make Pimenta the ultimate tank. We've scaled up so much defenses that given 15% on top would make her unkillable. But we could also just get 25% more magic on Aria. And then move this over to Pimenta. I think that's probably the right play. Because that's just going to be a lot more damage for Aria. So for this one, you need to place over here, you need to place over here, and you need to move over one. Let's go. Oh no, you actually needed to probably be one ahead as well. We almost lost Grace. If we lose Grace, we lost Pollen. And wait, we're actually losing Aria. We could be in trouble. Never mind. We do survive. Pollen's back again. Grace is insane. We could randomly get one shot from this little goober, right? But once we get our shields, we should be good to go. And look how big Pimenta is. She's massive. With 20k HP, 6k armor, yeah, she's massive. Floor 15 down, hell yeah. Now again, like I said, precision-wise, like so. Should be good to go. Lots of poison to be stacked up. We might lose Fiona, but with Grace on her side, we will bring her back eventually. And then we get lots of shields. There's a lot of poison stacked up in Aria, which is not ideal, but then she just destroys units because she gets so much magic. Floor 17. How far can we go with this team? Can we make it past 20? Maybe. I mean, it's just one cast off being terrible. For one tiny little goober to randomly hit one of our units. And take him out. Because if we lose Aria, we're kind of screwed. But Grace, as long as we have Grace, we can just bring everyone back, right? So Grace is like the MVP here. As long as we don't lose Grace, we should be good. Another epic item, let's go for it. We're definitely lacking a lot of items. With Scroll of Enlightenments, after stall gain even more stats. Honestly, that could be great as well. I'm going to take it. And I would like to apply it to maybe someone like Pollen. We could also just give her more max HP, but giving her a bunch of stats, like magic and mana regen, could be insane for us. Now again, I do want to spread her team out like so. But let's go. As long as we don't get one shot by this goober, this guy is the ultimate destroyer. I mean, yeah, you see what I mean? And that's it. Floor 18 is the best we could get, unfortunately. That little tiny goober just to randomly one-shot our units was insane. So even with the most stacked Pimenta, the most stacked scaled Aria, we still couldn't make it past floor 18. Which is madness. However, I'm going to leave you for now. Just want to say thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like, comment, even subscribe, and I hope to look up for the next one. I'll see you next time.